Hey everyone, Baxter and I have come out for a walk. It's late afternoon on Friday the goodness knows what of February, maybe the 20 something or other, 24th, 25th, something like that. Yeah, we just hailing before we came out with a little bit of sleety snow. So we've come up for a nice walk around Century and it's lovely and sunny now. This is a new building, which wasn't here literally the last time I came up here, so I'm not sure what that is. Yes, we're going to have a little walk around here. So these appeared they're here as well. I've seen them here before. Well, I knew they were here, but I think they've been relocated to this area. I hadn't actually seen them before. What they call them, glamping pods. Yeah, I reckon that building's going to be some sort of maybe like an entertainment hall or something, because there's a lot of picnic benches and things stacked up in front of it. It doesn't look like a solid structure. I mean, the wooden bits in the ground look quite solid, but it looks almost like a thick tent canvas, maybe. Oh, let's see if Baxter's going to go for a paddle. You going in, Baxter? Oh no, we're going to go through the mud instead. I'll go through the puddles. I've got my new wellies on. Well, I say new, I've had them a little while now. I have to go quite slowly though, because they're only little ankle boots. Oh no, Baxter is going to go for a paddle in the water. Thought he might. Luckily I've got the new seat protectors on the car now. It's a big waterproof thing that fixes on the headrest at the back and then goes down over the back of the seat and the actual seat. To be fair, I think all the damage is already done with wet children in the summer coming back from the beach in their swimming costumes to Baxter. But at least it'll protect it now from a bit more of the rest of the muddy season, and then I guess we can use it in the summer for, like I say, when I pick the kids up from Sholstone and they literally arrive in their soaking wet swimming costumes and towels and sit in the car. So it will be handy. So Bessie's been to the vets today to have her second vaccine. So this time next week she'll be able to go outside. She was really good at the vet. She was terrified. She was like literally shaking, bless her. The vet was very taken with her. Was very good with her, gave her lots of little biscuits and clipped her nails for her and stuff as well. She was really good with her. Completely different to Baxter character-wise. Very timid. Although not with Baxter. She's very bitey with Baxter. She'll literally hang off his ears, which is kind of what Baxter did with us with our clothes. So he seems to be getting payback time. But he seems to tolerate it pretty well. But we do make sure, obviously, he doesn't have like that going on for hours and hours. They do like to play together. When I shut her out, sometimes he cries to go out and be with her. So then he goes out and sleeps in the hall next to her. So he does really like her, which is good. Not quite sure how we're going to logistically get the two of them out next week. I suppose from the start we'll have to, two of us will have to take them out, I guess, because Baxter's quite pully on his lead. As you can see, he's pulling my arm in the other direction. And Bessie, I would imagine, obviously can't walk very far and will be terrified and want to stop and sniff everything. So it's going to be two of us, or I'm going to be doing 2 trips on my days off, and same for the kids on theirs. But we'll see how it goes. You can hear the little birds all singing up in the trees. The good thing about coming out this time of the day with Baxter, when I say this time of the day, I want to say it's like about 4 o'clock now. It's nice and quiet up here. Quite often it's very busy here with dog walkers, which is fine. Good for him to experience it. But sometimes it's nice just to be able to have a bit of a walk in peace. I was thinking I'd quite like to try and do like a sort of like a little daily video, maybe like a little update on the day, what's happening with the dogs, with work, with the other animals and stuff. But I don't know if it'd be a bit dull, because a lot of the time I'm stuck at home because Bessie can't leave her at home alone yet, so I don't get to go out an awful lot. But I thought even if I popped on and did like a, I don't know, like a 5-10 minute chat each day and just sort of said, you know, what's going on and stuff like that, and maybe would be interesting for people. Don't know, maybe might not be. A little bit of background on myself, I think probably says it on my heading. I'm obviously a single mum. I'm 51. My children are almost 13, almost 16 and almost 18. So we've got 3 big milestone birthdays this year. We've got 2 dogs. We've got 3 cats. And my eldest daughter has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guinea pigs, and one's just had a baby, so 6 guinea pigs. So the house is pretty full on. I've always been on my own with the children. I also work with children, so I guess it's what I'm meant to do in life, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, pretty easygoing kind of person, but I do, as I've got older, I do find I stress more and more about things and worry about things which don't really need to be worried about, but it's just the way I am. But yeah, just thought I might just do that. One of my favourite pastimes is crochet, which obviously I've done quite a lot of crochet videos before. I say a lot in these videos, I notice when I watch them back as well. I must try to stop doing that. The crochet is something that I really enjoy doing, and I also do make a little bit of money off of it. Not a lot, considering the hours that I put in, obviously, doing it. But it's something I enjoy. I find it relaxing. The problem I have at the moment is Baxter has an obsession with my wool. So it's quite tricky to crochet with him around unless he's fast asleep or not in the room with me, because he literally just flies up at me, grabs the wool and runs off thinking it's a hilarious game. Bessie hasn't yet discovered the art of that. I've been doing a lot of postbox toppers lately. I was doing them and putting them out here locally. There I am umming again. But a lot were getting stolen, so I tried a couple of my old ones on eBay for sale, and surprisingly they sold. So I've started now making them to go onto eBay to sell, and they're selling quite well. I also have people message me if I put one on, they'll message and ask for a particular colour or a particular style or something, so I've been trying to make them a little bit to order. I'm in the middle of doing a set of crocheted turtles at the minute. It's like a matching game with the little mini turtles, and they all fit inside the mummy turtle shell. I've done this one in a rainbow design because I did one before and it looked so nice. So that's almost finished. I read a lot, which is a good thing, I think. And obviously I like coming out with the dogs. Was walking a lot when I was on my weight loss regime, but that's kind of went to pot once I got Baxter, because he couldn't walk very far, so I didn't walk as much as I was. But I do need to get back into that now. He can walk a long way now. We had a 2-mile walk the other day. We walked up to Berry Head and round and back, and he did really well. So he will he can walk much further now. He's older, so he must be nearly 10 months now. So he's his joints and stuff have developed pretty much now, so it's not so much of a worry with him. Anyway, see, so I'm rambling on. That's the other thing I do, ramble on quite a lot. Right, I'll switch off now, and if I see anything else of interest, I'll pop back on. And Baxter and I will continue with our walk. He's actually walking really well. When I first had him and tried to do videos, it was too much like hard work, because it was constant stop-starting with him, stop-starting, and he's used to this walk now. This is his favourite. I'd say this is his favourite walk. Baxter Gardens is probably almost joint favourite. He finds this walk nice for smells, because there's lots of other dogs come through here, I suppose, so it's a very sniffy walk, this one, which is good for him because it helps calm him down a little bit. Oh, brave magpie, not startled. Let's just go this way a bit, Baxter, because I wanted to see the my favourite trees at the minute. Baxter likes to chase birds. Yes, this is why Baxter's not allowed off his well, he's alright, that bird. His wings seem to be hanging down a bit. Leave the magpie, Baxter. I just wanted to have a look at 2 of my favourite trees at the moment, which are those 2 over there, the coppery coloured ones. I've got a thing about trees. They're I think his wings hanging down a little bit, that magpie. Come on, Baxter. You can't then help him. Just don't chase him, make him more stressed. This way. Come on. Yeah, I do like trees, and I have certain favourite trees on quite a few of our walks. Come on, Baxter Claude. Good boy. Come on then. So the other thing I've restarted doing, as you can see from the stone there, is back in 2017 when my children were young, a lady in Brixham started a group called Devon Rocks and Stones, whereby the idea of it was people painted rocks and stones and put them out around for people to find and either keep or rehide. So my children were very actively involved because they were younger, obviously, back then, so we were very actively involved in that. And recently we found a whole heap of ones that we still had, so I've been taking them out when I've been out with Baxter and just rehiding them. So you just take a picture when you find them and pop it on the Devon Rocks and Stones page so people can see. that they've been moved on. And obviously I'll put my pictures on. I've hidden 2 today. That one there, which was kindly the lady who actually started the group. My little boy at the time was a big fan of the Smurfs, so she made him a whole load of Smurf stones and secretly hid them in our garden. And he's obviously older now, so we decided I'd put them out and about as I was going round. So that was one of the rehides, and there's another one which I put out just before I started the video actually, which was a Harry Potter themed one that my sister had made for my son, again back when he was younger. So I just found a whole stash of them at home, so I thought I'd be putting them out as I go around, or any that we may find when we're out walking. I found a few at Baxter Gardens the other day. Sometimes if you go to Old Way you find them there. So we're not making them anymore ourselves. Everyone's too old for that now, and I'm too busy. But yeah, just rehiding ones that we've either had for a long time or that we find when we're out and about. Baxter's made it into the doggy album because he's obviously helped me find and hide them. So he's in the Devon Rocks and Stones dog album. If the other one's still there, I will show you when we get around there. I'm not quite sure what this video is going to come out like because there's a little wavy hand. Baxter, we're not going through the badger run. A little wavy hand on the screen, which I've never seen before, unless it's like a motion steadier that I've somehow inadvertently activated. Either that or this video is going to come out. Oh, careful, Baxter, mind the brambles. This video is going to come out rather bizarre. But we shall see. Let's just have a look around the corner here and see if the one was back to the start of this bit of the walk. Oh, Baxter wants to go back this way. Of course he does. We could have a look and see if the other one's still there. So I think, looking at it, that one's still there. Baxter's just tried to roll in something unsavoury, whether it was fox poo or badger poo, I don't know. Let's just have a look if that one's still there. Yeah, it is. I'll show you that one. We put that one there on our way out. Come on then, Baxter, let's go just down the lane a bit. Just take him down the little lane maybe towards the sea for a extend the walk a little bit. Wait. And so we're back in the car. We didn't make it down the lane today. Baxter seemed keen to come back to the car. So there's Baxter back in the car on his waterproof mat, aren't you? You know there's another bit of sweetie in the front, don't you? Enjoy the rest of your Friday. And I'll say I'll try and pop on tomorrow and do a little bit of a video, maybe. Won't we, Baxter? Okay? And yeah, thanks for watching.